Hey guys, welcome to another Walk and Talk. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are continuing talking about the 3 things that my ex-marriage affected me in, and we're going to go straight into the next video, guys, of how we were affected in bad ways and what happened to us after this terrible marriage. Let me get going with the next episode of what 3 things I was affected with after this marriage. So this time we're going to talk about the 3 things that I was taught by my ex through this marriage. Number 1, I was taught to not trust. I never was a person that didn't trust people. I never went into things just feeling instantly, oh no, don't trust people. People are not to trust. But when I left this marriage, I absolutely was not willing to trust people again. I was so afraid of letting people close to me because of this, because I pretty much realized I can't even trust a single word that's coming out of people's mouth. Like, you just standing here, just telling lies. Like, and things got so bad with being able to trust. I was like, you could just stand there and say whatever, and it's all just complete and utter lies. I can't trust people. I can't trust anyone. This is the man I was with. This is the man I had kids with. And he was just this untrustworthy. What was I thinking? So yes, he taught me how to not trust. The second thing that I was taught by my ex while I was married to him was how to have hope in people. So this is the reason why I say he taught me hopelessness and why to not be hopeful. While we were going through the things that we were going through in the marriage, I really kept on to hope that he would actually come through it. I really was like, no, there's no way. There's no way. We never really got married and had kids. You don't do that for a joke with people. So yeah, I remained hopeful that whatever he's going through, he will come through. He's gonna have to come back and say something. There's no way. No one's gonna get married and do this type of stuff if they're not serious about it. And I honestly didn't believe he was serious about not trying to work on the marriage, not trying to do right by his family. But he constantly kept proving to me that you might as well forget that word called hope, because he is going to teach me how not to be hopeful. And by the end of that marriage, I became a hopeless person, even though prior to it, I had so much hope. I was always hopeful. That was what constantly kept me going each and every day. And this man just crushed it. And he affected me in a bad way with that. And the last thing, so the third thing I learned from my ex-husband while I was married to him was how to not have faith. I believe that when we're going through any situation, it's a challenge and we're meant to get through it. And I always believe that no matter what, you're always supposed to have faith, and you're supposed to. But everything we went through, this man was constantly saying to me, what is the point of faith? What is the point of being trusting that God's going to get us through this? Because he gave up on everything. He gave up on his family. He didn't have no faith in his Lord, the one he kept saying he believed in. And he was teaching me not to have faith in God as well. So yeah, that was something he was teaching me. Like I said, when you're going through trials, the whole point is to learn from them. You're supposed to grow from them. You're supposed to challenge them. You're supposed to take on those challenges because you're trying to always get to another stage in your life of growth and development. And that is what you're supposed to do. But he was constantly teaching me that if he didn't have faith, if he didn't have hope, if he didn't have trust, why would I? And how can I really rely on this man to really guide me and my kids and really help us in a way that's very positive for us as we move forward? So yeah, what he was pretty much guiding us on was a belief that he didn't even believe in himself. He was not even believing in anything that he was claiming from day one. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, we're supposed to teach each other. Now, if you're my partner and by the time I finish that relationship with you, the only thing I've learned being with you is to not trust, to not have hope, and to not have faith, I don't believe that marriage would have went any further. He never truly had any of those things in his heart in the first place. While I was with him, those things didn't develop or grow within me from being with him. I was taught actually to not have those things. So what I believe about a marriage is that we're in it, and there's parts of it that we learn, we teach, we educate, and we grow, and we're supposed to help each other develop. And that's not what I was getting from him. That's not what I was learning from him. I was learning things that I didn't want to learn. I was taught to hate, I was taught to be hopeless, and I was taught to be faithless. And I knew at this point this is not a relationship that's going to be beneficial for me or my kids. So that's why I moved on from it with ease, because of that. So yes, that is what I wanted to come and talk to you guys about today and finish it off. It's kind of been a little bit of a challenge to get to this point, but we got there in the end. That is the 3 things that I was taught in my relationship, and the 3 things that I took away from being married to my ex-husband. And now I've moved on, and those 3 things, you will see I make videos on them. So definitely look out for those walk and talk videos about faith, about hope, about trust, and join us again for another walk and talk where we will continue having amazing conversations as we're moving forward to living our life with true meaning and true purpose. But for today, guys, I'm going to let you guys go and say bye for now. Have a wonderful day, guys.